Hey guys, I wanted to go over what we're going to need tomorrow night for our feline frenzy that we're going to have at A Hope for SRC's, A Hope for Santa Rosa County's paw pad in Milton. So at 5755 Washington Street, Wednesday night, which is the 3rd, at 6 p.m., we're going to start with our check-in process. Now, mind you, last time we did this with the 60 cats, we had people lined up outside at 4 p.m. So come prepared. And I'm going to go over everything on this list that we'll also be giving out while you're waiting in line outside. And, you know, hopefully everything can go as smooth as possible tomorrow night. We are doing $5 for community cats to include rabies, ear tip, distemper, microchip, and their spay or neuter, and then $15 for pet cats to include their spay or neuter, their rabies, their distemper, and their microchip. And this is all put on by Alley Cat Allies, and of course Operation Spay Bay is going to be doing the surgeries. So we want to definitely thank them for this opportunity. And then on the 9th, we'll be doing it again. Check-in is on the 8th, and it's for community cats only, and it's by reservation only. And you can find that information online right now. So I'm going to go over each of the things so I can make sure everybody shows up as prepared as possible. Okay, so first thing is 1 cat per carrier trap. So this is a trap here. This is just your regular brown trap that we've got going on here. So these traps come in a little bit of different sizes, but you know, don't bring your cat inside of a squirrel trap, and don't bring them inside of a dog trap. Bring them in one of these regular small animal traps. It can be the metal or brown, doesn't really matter. Just bring them, you know, in a trap if they're feral. And if they're pet cats or stray cats that won't attack the crap out of us, if we reach in and grab them, you can bring them in one of these. Now, this is a hard-sided cat size carrier. You can see the size comparison of the trap versus the regular carrier. It's hard on all sides. It's clipped down appropriately. You know, if you need zip ties or duct tape, then go ahead and do that for the safety of your cat. And inside here, I've got a blanket. Inside here, I've got newspaper, and you know, you can have newspaper inside of these, the regular carriers too. It doesn't matter. Just remember, if it gets soiled or messed up or anything like that, there's a chance that it won't be returning. So just be mindful of things like that. And we do have newspaper that you can borrow whenever you get here. Just let one of our volunteers know. We don't have any carriers to loan out this time. We're all out. So please make sure that you have 1 cat per carrier. Then the next thing we're going to be doing is handing out the wristbands, and with the wristbands, you're going to get blue or pink wristbands. If you don't know the sex of your cat, don't freak out. It's completely okay. Just let us know that you're not really sure. But if it is a female, then you're going to get a pink wristband, and if it's a male, you'll get a blue wristband. And if they come in a trap, and they're a feral cat, then you're going to get your wristband, and what you're going to do is you're going to put feral on it. And you're going to leave a blank next to it because we're going to give it a number. And then you're going to put your last name after that space. So give it a good space so we can add that number. And you're going to attach it right here around the handle. And just, you know how wristbands work. So you're going to tape it to the other end. And so it should just be like that whenever we come to pick them up. And if it is an owned cat, we're going to put the animal's first name and then your last name. That's Pumpkin's new mommy, so I went ahead and put her last name on there. Pumpkin's already fixed, though. And then, of course, same thing. So it's just going to go around this handle here. All right. And if it's a stray, of course, do the same thing as feral. You know, if it doesn't have a name, put feral or stray and put that space next to it so we can give it a number. Of course, bring your cash. So for the pet cats, it's going to be $15. So make sure you bring cash, $15. And then if it is a community cat that lives outdoors, it's $5. So bring just your $5. And that is per cat. Cats cannot be showing any sign of illness whatsoever. So runny noses, eyes, huge open sores, anything that can possibly be airborne. They cannot go on this trip with us. We have to look out for all of the animals that go on this trip. The safety of all of our animals is very important. We're going in vans. So, you know, please just be mindful of that. And we never take any cats that have any sort of illness showing. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to be doing is filling out these forms. This is the regular Operation Spay Bay forms. And we've kind of highlighted them all for you so you can pay attention to special parts. Here, you're going to put regular, just your names. Not your names, your name. And then your pet's name is going to go here. And then you're also going to be writing your pet's name up here across this line here. Of course, once again, if it's feral, just write feral. If it's stray, just write stray. And, you know, we'll put numbers with them. The pet's age or date of birth. If you know their birthday, put their birthday. If you know their age, put their age. If you can guess their age, it has to be at least 3 months and 3 pounds for them to go on our trips. You know, if you'd only know that it's under or over 6 months, you can put that. All right, we've already filled out this part, so you don't have to fill out this part. And we filled out the cat part. You're going to choose male or female. Their color. As far as colors go, things like tabby, tuxedo, striped, those are not colors. Those are not colors. Colors are the things that we see on the rainbow. So we need to choose things like orange or white or black, you know, colors. You might not see black on the rainbow, but that's okay. We'll let that go. So put colors, and, you know, if they're an orange tabby, then put orange tabby. So that to us means orange, and it's got lines or swirls or something like that on them. If they're a black and gray tabby, then put black and gray tabby. If they're a tuxedo cat to you, then they're a black and white tuxedo to us. So, I mean, just put the colors. And then enter in the breed area. These are cats, so you have some options here with your hair length. So if they're short hair, it's going to be DSH, which means domestic short hair, DMH, which is domestic medium hair, or DLH, which is domestic long hair. Put one of those 3. If you have some sort of specialty cat that, you know exactly what it is, then you can put that breed there. But those are the 3 main options that we're choosing from. Please make sure that you write legibly on these things. Pay attention to everything that you're signing on. It's the regular surgery forms. Your rabies, distemper, and microchips already going to be marked on all of these, because every cat that goes with us tomorrow will be, we'll get those 3 things. And then if it's an outside a community cat, then you're also going to X off the ear tip part. This is how we're going to know what you owe, whether it's the $5 or $15. If you get the ear tip, it's $5. If you don't, it's $15. Then you're going to X here, sign, and put the date. So the date is going to be the 3rd of April, 4/3/19. Now your date of surgery up here is going to be the 4th of April, 4/4/19. All right, and so I think the only thing, so hold on. So I had got hit by a cat in the back. So here we have one cat. See one cat, and he looking so healthy and so fun. Oh, yes. He's always got teary eyes. Poor guy's got asthma. So anyways, we got one cat, and his colors are orange and white. And we could put orange and white tabby, or just orange and white, or just orange tabby. It doesn't matter. And it's one cat going in one kennel. Say one cat going in one kennel, right? Say, huh, Pumpkin? Sweet boy. All right, and that's how it should be. And then he's going to have his fun little wristband on here. So taped around. I can't do it with one hand. So, but you get the gist. Okay, so sign in tomorrow night, or check in tomorrow night starts at 6 p.m. I'm sure people will be out there at 4 p.m. Stay in your cars. There will be arrows to direct you how our driveway works. Please pay attention to the volunteers that'll be around helping you. They'll be there to answer any questions that you have. Don't forget, we'll also remind you, if you have a cat over 6 years old that is a pet cat, we have high-risk waiver forms. So you can go ahead and look over those when you get here. We'll be handing out this checklist, as I said, And the only thing you'll need to pay attention to after you drop off your kitty cat is our Facebook page to make sure, you know, everything's on time the next day. We plan to be back by 7 p.m. on the 4th. If you have any questions, you can call our business line, which is 382-8106, and ask her any questions throughout the day that you have. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.